You have a great fortune. You are known as a prodigy. You are extremely talented, skillful, and gifted. You have a creative ability or exceptional intellect that is extremely intimidating to people. And because of your big vision and how shocking your achievements have been, no one has been expecting this to ever have been possible. You have done something that has seemed infeasible or intangible to most people. You are a pioneer. You have a passion for doing and creating what has never been done before. So when people see this, they see gold. Everything that you touch turns to gold. But that also makes you susceptible to a lot of shadow attachments. There is a lot of romantic options here or romantic partners that you find emotionally satisfying. However, they feel so insecure next to your prodigy and your achievements. A lot of this is occurring after a series of progressive achievements. Someone has seen you overcome so much and recollect yourself. This person, you have a set of fond memories with them. Perhaps you've known them since you were a child. These could be romantic partners, these could be family members, or these could be a lot of other people in your network who are having a hard time accepting you and honoring you because they keep throwing emotional tantrums around your stardom. They have a hard time with you having a great fortune. Well, because it disillusions everyone else. You are on a rite of passage, and these shadow attachments are going to struggle with your prominence because they get disillusioned. These shadow attachments you feel probably have been hidden enemies, snakes in the grass, people who have been extremely unstable around you. And you've been on a long road to discerning shadow aspects. As a siren or as a magical child, you are not fully equipped with the skills to handle these kinds of relationships. You are not observing yourself as others do within the world, or you are still learning the value of your wealth and this journey. You guys are having a new emotional experience and you are still mastering yourself. You may struggle with imposter syndrome still, or you struggle with, fully integrating some truths about the past and the shadow aspects that have come up. Although you may feel a sense of nostalgia with these people, these relationships have grown out of control. These people have been extremely angry and frustrated around your beauty, looks, style, accomplishments, achievements, prodigy, exceptional intellect, and simply your existence disillusions them. If this involves someone that you were considering for marriage, they definitely see you as a star. That's not a doubt. But this person has been extremely unstable in this marriage, in this union, or in this person that has a potential for power within your life. Some of you guys have been struggling with this past baggage around your family violence, where you come from, and what you've had to sacrifice to overcome these snakes in the grass. What you've had to sacrifice to overcome these shadow attachments that have been in your family and in your, you know, associations that have helped you actualize within into your true self. These You are manifesting healthy relationships, and this requires learning new skills to cope with this grief and abandonment and rejection from the past. You are still on track to your marriage, but there is a lot of challenges around instability that are arising from these relationships from the past. You are starting to understand the cyclic nature of your life. You are running in a circle of unstable relationships, and a lot of this has to do with your occupation. Some of you, your occupation involves danger, sex, money, and power, or some type of taboo. This makes it hard for your romantic partners to trust you, or there's been so much negativity around your occupation that you and a counterpart may share a network, and they feel extremely burdened by all of the people who shrink next to you. Now, while it is true that you guys share a memory, history, and may have even formed a bond with these people from the past, it is rendered a shadow attachment because they have simply just been attacking your great fortune. These people have not had a fortune, and they keep throwing emotional tantrums when you're set to be married or you achieve or have a significant milestone. This is a rite of passage, especially if you share a network with someone. They there's a lot of tension around your business agreements and having a peaceful relationship where you are honored and celebrated. When you are honored and celebrated, it makes everyone else throw an emotional tantrum. You have a memory or nostalgia or bond with these people that have attached to you out of a shadow attachment because of your critical teachings. You've ultimately had to teach these people a lot. You've had to show them a higher learning around your life. And the truth is, these people are meaningless, and they are as significant as a bird. Unfortunately, these are not relationships that can come along. These people are getting left behind, and this is a new emotional experience because this instability still persists. You are manifesting healthy relationships and peaceful relationships, a nurturing romantic love, and these people have been posing as health and safety risk and burdening you and your divine counterpart. You may feel a sense of apathy towards one another. You may feel defensive towards one another, but this is truly just a remembrance of the sacrifices that you've had to make to get to this point. Do not forget your bond and protect your flame with your person, because there's so much harsh communication and harsh winds trying to blow out your flame with you and your person. You guys are struggling, and this feels like you've had an expectation that this person would make the right decision, or because they know that you're the one for them, that they would make the decision that grants them the highest amount of personal utility and happiness. However, you are running into this karmic challenge cycle after cycle with the convention. When you experience a nurturing romantic love, the karmic challenge can tend to be around some type of convention or conservatism where there's a difference within your lifestyle and values. For one, this could be this person is struggling to release a convention or some type of conservatism. Or two, this person is struggling with your occupation and all of the sacrifices that you've had to make around it. Unfortunately, you will have to continue to sacrifice because this is a great fortune. You are not the one taking an L. You are a chosen one, and you have been graced by the unseen realm to bring something from an intangible state to a tangible state through divine femininity. You have a superior femininity, heightened creativity, intuition, and everything that you touch turns into gold. You are extremely fertile. However, this karmic challenges pose as a roadblock to a functioning relationship where you are meeting the intended target. This is the reason why it's a karmic challenge. Because in this shadow state, your divine counterpart is needing to place their financial gain over imparting the spiritual insight. For one, to protect your health and safety, and for two, because of these needing to master the shrinking violets that are in the network and mastering why they are unstable and why they cannot be collaborated with. This will mean that others get rejected. However, you call the shots. You are in the authority position and you have the economic power. So, despite anybody's shadow aspects and attachments, you are not going anywhere. Your exceptional intellect and creative power have prevailed and have gotten you the victory. However, there are a lot of subconscious fears around this, especially if there were health and safety risk and health and safety challenges in this connection. Some of you have to go to court and put someone in prison to dispel a health and safety challenge. You cannot get married or have a harmonious relationship until this karmic challenge is resolved. Your person knows that you're the one for them. However, they are choosing to be conservative and conventional until you resolve your own karmic challenge as well. This is about alignment. It's not a personal matter. You and this person are not aligned at this time because you are projecting your toxic expectations, especially because of these shadow attachments from your past where there were health and safety risk. You cannot trust and you cannot have a safe relationship with someone until you process this within court. Unfortunately, there is someone who have been committing crimes in the network because they have been unalivened at this point because of your exceptional intellect, beauty, looks, and style. Do not have the expectation that these relationships will lead to marriage or that they will be able to cooperate and have a harmonious relationship with you. Through this process and all this sacrifice, this person has become extremely insecure, unstable, and have struggled with your occupation, although it is a great fortune. This person could choose to go out of business, they could choose to fall into the victimhood and fawn and flop as instinctual response. Even if you experience a nurturing romantic love with them and grew a sense of wholeness through their conscious reflection, if they have been in a state of apathy and have not taken actions towards you, that means that they have been missing their opportunity and their ship is sailing. Do not have an expectation that this person will make rational decisions. You're clearly the person that brings them the highest amount of satisfaction, but they will choose, some of them will choose a lust over true love because they are also in alignment with the shadow attachment. Despite this being a soulmate connection, this person has a difference in lifestyle and values. And as a siren, you will come across a lot of relationships where there is cataclysmic, nurturing, romantic love, but a lot of them will serve as infeasible. You've been on a long road to this great fortune, and your victory has been assured. You've met a lot of snakes in the grass or people who have acted from a shadow aspect and had an ill will. But don't expect everybody to be able to come along after all of the sacrifice that is taken to get here. Unfortunately, you are saying goodbye to people who have not been able to show up for you and have not proven themselves to provide structure, and truly they are inept. This is not a relationship that serves you, despite the nurturance and feelings of nostalgia that may be savored at this point.